Talking all that online, hope you got some soldiers. Talking all that online, hope you got some soldiers. When it's coming on your time, you'll be asking older. I know you talking real crazy, say that shit sober, yeah.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Dirty Rocks back with some more real street news. Hey man, say man, today man. First of all, y'all know all my videos are protected by the Fair Use Act. And man, they are for educational and entertainment purposes only, you heard me? So listen man, today on the roster, I want to talk about that man, Ralo, Famgoon Ralo. That boy Famgoon Ralo was on Say Cheese, man, did an interview on Say Cheese. And man, he had some interesting things to say. Interesting things going on in that video. First of all, man, we're doing the video from the back of a Maybach, man. Shout out to Ralo for, being able to set himself up to do a video like that, you know what I mean? From the back of a Maybach, you hear me? But one of the things I want to touch upon that man Ralo was saying was, Say Cheese asked him about the whole situation with that boy Boosie Boo, and he got into talking about who's lying and who ain't lying, stemming from the situation of Boosie's girl Leslie coming to Pakistan and picking up some bread from Ralo. Boosie's version was she just went over to pick up a blunt from Ralo. Ralo disputing that, calling that boy Boosie all type of liars, and then went into saying Boosie was lying about how much money he be making. Reports of Boosie making $150 over a weekend, over a 3-night weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, making money like that, probably doing shows, after parties, walkthroughs, features, all of those things, man, wrapped up in the 3-day span, making $150. And that man Ralo had a lot to say about that. Pretty much saying that boy Boosie, it's impossible for Boosie to be doing them numbers. And also saying something to the nation that he did the same shows, that the same venues that boy Boosie was doing, and he had them packed out, and he ain't do nothing but 30. So, first of all, man, my problem with this whole situation is why is he comparing himself to Boosie Boo and how much he's demanding a show when that right there shouldn't even be in the question, man. We know Boosie Boo been doing this way longer than that boy Ralo, and he's been demanding way more than Ralo, and he's gonna demand way more than Ralo until the end of time, because Boosie Boo's just more solidified like that out here. Boosie's a legend in these streets. That boy Boosie could probably do a show in a club in every southern town. He can do a show in each town, and the promoter's gonna sell that joint out. And if he wanted to, he probably can do 3 shows or 3-4 shows in 2 days. Literally, going to perform once the next club perform in these little small towns. He done did it in my city, and that ain't a small town. So Ralo was disputing how much he can make, and it just seemed like a lot of hate. If Ralo said he's doing the same event, he said he worked Friday and Saturday. He said he got 30 apiece, that's 60. If Ralo can get 60 in 2 nights, I got full faith, and this is just doing shows, I got full faith that Boosie can do at least 90 in 3 nights. Ralo claiming that he did those same venues, and he made 30 and 30, Friday and Saturday. So if you made 30 Friday, you made 30 Saturday, Boosie's definitely gonna do 45 and 45 or 50 and 50. If you 30, he's definitely 50 or 40. Come on now. I don't care how many people can fit in them buildings. Talking about the building was this small. Well, if that building was that small, they paid you 30 or 40, 30, they definitely gonna pay that boy Boosie 40 or 50. That's a given. You said you made 60 in 2 nights. It's not unheard of. It's not absurd for Boosie to make 150 in 3D. You talking about the money ain't out there. If the money's out there for you to get 60, fam, for you to get it, Boosie definitely gonna get it. He's getting double what you get, no matter how old he gets. That's just being realistic. That's not hating on nothing. That's just, come on, man. He paid his dues. No matter how much you hate him, you gotta tell the truth, fam. You gotta keep it real. One thing about that boy Ralo was that he was so humbling before he went in to prison to serve his time, but since he been out, he's been on a rampage. And you know, I much more respected the humble version of Ralo. You know, this version of Ralo right here is man, he's annoying. Like, he's antagonistic. The man keeps saying he's gonna stop with all the antics, but he just keep on going. Like, his heart's broken, his feelings is hurt. Like, you know, he was so humbling and seemed so intelligent and wise before he went in. Now he just seemed like a crash out dummy. Like, what are you really on, bro? Like, is this the angle you taking this time to blow up as a rapper? Is that what it is? Because it's absurd. Like, you on a mission to crash out with some of these dudes who's in the streets like that? Like, it's absurd the way dudes acting. Like, even with the whole PRE situation, man, even that boy Kenny Money, like I told you in the previous video, that boy Kenny Money told me he had to calm down with that. You know what I mean? He ain't in that business like that. You know, okay, you riding for Dolph, but you ain't riding for Dolph the way they riding for Dolph. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting other people in harm's way with his tongue, you know, and saying some of the things he's saying, because he's making it seem like that he's part of that decision-making team, and he's not. And on top of that, speaking of PIE, one of the things I wanted to talk about that was in that video was, and look, shout out to Big True That, a podcaster, man, Big True That, the first person I seen drop it, talking about that necklace he had on there, you know, look just like, I mean, identical to one of the chains that was taken from Big Moochie Grape by Fam Goon Sway. Which, by the way, Ralo denied kicking him out of Fam Goon in that same exact interview. So what did he do? Get the chain from Sway? You know, it's starting to seem like he's trying to finesse these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like PIE, like he think he's smarter than them dudes from PIE or something. Because it's looking like he backdoored him. If he didn't backdoor him, he definitely was like, oh, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Slap me with them chains and it's cool or something, because that looked like Big Moochie's chain. And if Big Moochie seen it, I bet you he's thinking that same thing. You hear me? So did Ralo get that chain from Fam Goon Sway? It just seemed like he's thinking them dudes is green down there, and he's trying to run a play on them. Like Kenny Money said, he see a play, he know a play when he see one, and that's what it looks like. It looked like he's trying to run a play on them, like he was gonna come in and fill in for Dolph. Like, you can't never fill in for Dolph, fam. You ain't Dolph. Y'all cut from two different cloths. You ain't Dolph, bro. But he seemed to think he was gonna come in and just, you know, just pour the wool over their eyes and act like he was big bro and he was Dolph all of a sudden, and he was gonna slide in and get that PRE fan base or something like that. And then he got these dudes around him he can't control. Who's to say he didn't put them young dudes on that? You would have think that if he had the control he claimed that he got, that they would have been like, man, can we do this? Can we hit this lick out? But I don't even think he got the control. It just seemed like he wasn't really, he was trying to cover Fed's side, like he got them, but at the same time, you know, he's playing both sides in that situation, is what's going on. He's playing Fam Goon Sway's side, he's playing Big Moochie Grape's side, and these boys from PIE ain't no idiots. You think them boys, just because they from Memphis, they slow or something? Come on now. Them dudes get money just like you get, man. The only thing different than you two dudes is the way you guys talk. That's it. You know, it's no different from a dude from New York thinking he's gonna get over on a dude from Atlanta. Come on, man. It's all the same level of intelligence. But I think Ralo seemed to think that them dudes, he can pull something over on them dudes. And that's something that I just took away from that interview, man. Just the way he talks, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then if you can remember back, you know, when he was first talking with PRE, man, I remember him saying some stuff about Big Moochie and just because they ain't have $1 million in the bank. And, you know, he be low-key hating when he's talking about these dudes. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about a lot of people. It's like he low-key tried to hate when he said it about Boosie. Tried to clean himself up, talking about he wasn't talking about rappers and, you know, everybody and this and that. It just ain't for him. And, man, bro, listen. You one of them dudes who try to throw rocks and hide your hands, bro. And then claim that you the realest. Like, come on, man. people can see through that. But anyways, tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, man. Who's right and who's wrong? Do y'all think Boosie can double what Ralo make on the show, especially out here in these small towns in the South? Come on now, tell me what you think about it, man. Smash your comment, smash your like button, hit the subscribe button, cut on that post notification, man. Who you got, Boosie or Ralo? Jump in the comment section, man. Who's right, Boosie or Ralo? Until next time, YouTube. One.
Talking all that